Alright, sorry guys, I had to take time out because my memory card got really full, so I had to delete a bunch of like videos and stuff. But anyways, I'm back, and like I was saying, I like to update you guys with everything that's happening in my life, so I'm gonna do that while doing my makeup as well. Alright, so next I'm gonna be doing my eyelashes. I'm actually gonna be using L'Oreal Voluminous base, which is this one and this one. And this is actually a primer, so you put this as a base and it like helps you give you volume in your eyelashes. And then after, I'm gonna be applying the actual mascara, which is the black one, and my eyelashes will be like very it will have a lot of volume into it, and it'll look like fake eyelashes, I guess you can say. I don't know, but my eyelashes are pretty long from the start, so it gives it more of a volume and they look more longer than what they actually are. But anyways, my first update is I wanted to say I'm sorry for not keeping my word, uploading a video every weekend, every Sunday. But the thing is, I do want to, but what happened was that my computer, okay, so one day I was doing, I think it was a Thursday? I don't know. But this was like 2 weeks ago, so I was doing my exam, and all of a sudden my computer like literally turns black. The screen turned black, and I was like very scared because it was an exam, and I thought like my exam was submitted before I even finished. So I was like going crazy. My computer didn't want to turn back on. So I was like, oh my god, what happened? Like, I didn't even do anything. I wasn't even touching it. I literally just got off a phone call and it turned black, and I was like, what's going on? Like, I was so clueless. So I called Apple and I told them what happened, and what was appearing on my screen was like a folder that had a question mark, and I was like, oh my god, what's wrong? I called them and I told them what was going on, and they tried like making me press a lot of keys to get it to work, but it wasn't working. I called literally 7 times to 7 different customer service people so they can help me, and nobody got it to work. What I was trying to avoid was actually going to the Apple store. It was literally like 8 at night, and I kept calling until like 9:30 at night, and I kept telling them like, I don't want to go to the Apple store, can you please help me fix it? I need to get this assignment done by tonight. And they were like, okay, we're gonna try to do our best. But then at the end of the day, I ended up having to go to the Apple store because they couldn't get it to work. So I ended up going to the Apple store at like 10 at night. There's actually one Apple store that's 24/7 in New York, so I got very lucky. It's on 5th Avenue and 59th Street. I ended up going to that Apple store and trying to get my laptop fixed. So I went at 10 at night with one of my friends, and we didn't expect that Apple store to be so filled. So we walked to 59th Street, which is actually like 18 blocks from the Port Authority that the bus leaves us at from New Jersey. And we finally got to our destination. It was freezing that day, and I remember I was so sick that weekend too. I had like a fever that week. Everything happened. I ended up going to the Apple store. It was filled. Like, there was so many people in the Apple store, and we didn't expect it to be that full. Like, it was literally almost 11 at night. I'm like, who wants to buy an Apple product at this time? Like, everybody leave. Well, I didn't say that, but that's what was going on in my mind. So whatever, I ended up talking to one of the people that worked there, and I was like, oh, look, listen, like, I told her everything that was happening, and she was like, oh, do you have an appointment? I said no, like, it literally just happened, and I'm like scared because I don't want my things to get like erased or anything, and I'm not sure what's going on with my computer. But I know it was something with the hard drive because that's what they told me when I called customer service. So I told her what happened, and then she was like, oh, okay, well, our next appointment is not until like 5 hours or something like that. And I was just like, 5 hours? Like, are you serious? So whatever, we ended up waiting, and they told us that the next waiting appointment time was at 4 in the morning. And mind you, it was only 11 at night. I was like, I just looked at my friend, I was like, do you really want to wait? So before I keep on going, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna use next. So I'm gonna use this bronzer. It's actually butter bronzer. I bought it in Walgreens, and it's great. I love it. I actually like this better than a blush. I've actually used this so much that it has a hole in the middle already. Look. And I'm using this Real Techniques by Sam and Nick brush, and it's so good. I use it for almost everything. But yeah, now continuing to my story. So whatever, we ended up waiting. We went to Dunkin' Donuts. I was like, we have a long way, let's go to get something to eat or like some coffee or something. So whatever, we ended up going to Dunkin' Donuts, and we got like a sandwich and like some coffee. And then we ended up going back, and I got kind of impatient, and I asked them like, oh, it's already like almost 1. Can I know like how much time have we moved from the waiting list or something? And then they finally told me, they were like, oh yeah, like you're actually one of the like 3 more people or something like that, or before you, so just wait here and we'll call you, or they'll ask for you, whatever. I was like, oh my god, good. So we ended up getting called at like almost 1:30, so I saved us like 3 hours. And they literally told me, they were trying to like plug my computer into like a bunch of things, and they were like, oh well, yeah, we have like bad news. It's actually the hard drive. It's called the logic board, so it's what reads, what helps the computer read like everything that's going on in the computer. And literally it wasn't reading anything from the computer, so every time I would turn on my computer, it would automatically go to like the home screen, and it would say press your put your password, and then after that it would just shut off. So what he told me was that my computer didn't know how to program itself, so that's why every time it would go to the home screen, it didn't know what to do after, so that's why my computer would just shut off. So then he told me that they don't have that piece in Apple, and I got so mad. Obviously I didn't show it, but I was like, oh my god, like we were here for so long for him to tell us that I have to send it to the actual Apple factory, and like they had to like do everything to my computer, and it wasn't even assured if I would lose my information or not. So I was like, oh my god, hopefully I don't lose my things, because I have everything in there, literally like all my homeworks, all my labs, everything. So yeah, I ended up having to send out my computer, even though I didn't want that to happen because they didn't have the piece in the Apple store, so they couldn't do anything else to my computer there, so I had no choice but to send it out. But yeah, before I continue, I'm going to show you what lipstick I'm gonna use. So I will be using this Milani lipstick. It's actually the shade 61 Matte Naked, and I bought it in Walgreens as well. It's actually a very nice shade, and it's like a very natural look as well. So yeah, continuing to my story, so I ended up sending it out, and then they told me I would be getting my computer in like less than a week or something. So then I sent it out, and not even 5 days later they called me again, and they were like, oh hi, is this Katherine? And I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, oh, we're calling from Mac, the Apple store, and your computer is ready. I was like, oh my god, no way. Like I had like withdrawals that whole week. I was like, oh my god, I miss my computer so much, because I'm used to like taking my computer with me to school. So I was like, oh my god, I can't even do anything, I have no computer. But yeah, so then I was like stressing out too, so it just didn't help out. And that week I had like an organic exam, so I was like, I hope I get it before that exam, that way I'm able to study and stuff. But yeah, I thankfully got it before that exam, and I was able to study. And the thing that did make me sad was that when I went to the Apple store the next day that they called me, I opened my computer and I asked the lady, I was like, did everything get erased? And the answer I didn't want to hear was yes. And she was like looking through the paper, and she was like, what it does say here is that everything did get erased. There's nothing in the computer. It's like a brand new computer. And I was like, no. But yeah, then that happened, and so now I have to install Microsoft Word, everything, because I literally have nothing in my computer. Like, it's literally a brand new computer again. I'm just like so upset. But okay, so this is what I'm gonna be using. It's from Victoria's Secret, and it's like a little lip gloss just to put on top to give it some shimmer. But yeah, so then that happened all in 1 week, and I was like, oh my god, this is like not my week. But yeah, that's my story, and that's why I am so sorry that I haven't been uploading, but it's been hectic. Yeah, that is everything I have to tell you. I have more updates, but since this video is so long, I think I'm going to have to put it in like 2 parts because it's so long. But yeah, so this is my final look. And this is what my new product did. The InStyler, it straightens my hair, and I got ready with you guys. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. If you have any content you want to see from me, don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, and comment below what you want to see next. And let me know if you have the InStyler, what's your opinion on it, because I know everybody's opinion is different. But like I said, I might be returning mine. I didn't really like it, how it curled my hair. But yeah, guys, take care, and I hope we all enjoy our Thanksgiving with our loved ones. So don't forget, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.